We take it. Kapugedara stands his ground. He tried to turn it onto the leg side, got a leading edge. The two umpires conferring.
Kapugedara rightly so. Not sure whether Oja did hold on to it, but the Indians very confident indeed. Umpire Vijay Wardhan would have been unsighted. The bowler covering him up. And going upstairs for the first time this game.
Yes, indeed, for the first time. That's Kapugedara. There's Dhoni also peeping over his shoulder. And almost certain that hit the ground.
Kapugedara did right in standing his ground. The replay is certainly showing Oja being short of that.
That'll give a better look at it. Did he get his fingers underneath it, or did it just touch the ground before? That angle, that picture shows as if it did touch the ground.
It shows as if it bounces into his hands. But the umpires have decided that it's not out. The side angle was a bit deceiving though, but the umpire's going with the straight angle. Oja certainly wouldn't know.
The ball stayed in there for a while, gave Oja the time to dive forward, and he's claimed it straight away.
Anji, aado Punjabiyo!
Adam Gilchrist is at the crease. The whole of Eden Gardens knows he's there, except those 10 blokes there who are still celebrating. But everyone else knows the danger that is Gilchrist. I think it's probably fair to say he's one of the most entertaining batsmen, if not the most entertaining batsman in world cricket today. If he gets going, he's dynamite. He's on strike now. Oh, he's got him! Fast ballers. Yes, he's got him! He has got him! Adam Gilchrist is out first ball. The crowd here are on their feet. This is unbelievable. Australia have gone from a wonderful... It took a little bit longer. Let's have a look at it now. In comes Abhijan. It pitches. Does it pitch on middle and leg? Oh, he hit it. Did he hit it? We'll need to see that from another angle. Well, all the Indians here are interested in is that he's gone.
Pretty hard for an Australian to get a man out, LBW, but it certainly would have hit the stumps. It's whether it hit the pad first then the bat, or a little inside edge. It just came back. It didn't go across the stumps. Pitched on line, just held its line, and did he jam it into the pads?
Yes, that's the way I read it, David. I think it came back a long way. We'd really need to see it again very slow. I think it's written all over his face. 252 for 6.
And that's the one he can't go back to. And Ponting's paid the ultimate penalty. He's gone back. He's standing there, and he's actually spoken to the fielder to work out why he's out, suggesting that he hit the ball. He can't believe that he's been given out LBW. He knew the ball didn't go to the fieldsman on the full, and that's what he queried with the Indian players behind the stumps, Mongier and Azharuddin. But he's been given out LBW.
I think he was looking around behind him and saying the ball wasn't caught. And then, as he was walking down towards the umpire, he obviously asked George Sharp, how was I out? And the answer was LBW for 2. Australia 91 for 6.
Ian Healy making 90 in the first innings comes to the crease, and I think it's hard for the umpires. It's been this commentary box has been awash with discussion as to what has happened and why Ponting has reacted. That comes down, gets him flush in front of the stumps. He looks around quickly to suggest that perhaps he did get an inside edge, or he thought he may have got an outside edge. And there must be some thought in Ponting's mind as to whether it actually hit his pads at all.
You see him, he gets a surprise when he looks up to see that he's been given out, and he's pointing at the ground as if to say, well, the ball wasn't caught.
And this is the dismissal that's been causing the discussion. Let's see whether the ball actually goes off the bat or the pads.
It does appear as though it's come off the bat, not hit the pad at all. And I think that's why Ponting was a little bemused. Just looking at that LBW appeal, there was certainly no problem with the ball pitching in line. Pitched inside leg stump and was spinning and was definitely going to go on and hit the stumps, but I think it's come off the edge of the bat. Probably never even hit the pad, and that's why Ponting was looking around and pointing to the ball and saying, well, it wasn't caught.
So
Did the get hit some bats? There is a review. Jayawardene has asked for it. And this is going to be interesting. Jayawardene seems to be certain that there was touch. And he's nodding his head. The question is, did he touch it? Hard to tell from there. Not on its way to hit the pad, but did it do it after? Yes, there you are. It would seem that the touch came after it hit the pad. And this might go against Tendulkar. A good catch in the end, there's no doubt about that. Another look at this.
Yeah, from the previous view from behind, Ranjit, it looked as though it hit the pad and then it seemed to have hit the bat. Definitely hit the bat on the way to Dilshan. So that would indicate that he should be given out from what we saw. One of the questions asked this morning to Benson is if players nick the ball knowing that there's a review, whether they would walk. Whether that it would cause more batsmen to walk in modern day cricket. And what we can see there, for me, it hit the bat and he's out. There we go. He hit it, it came off the bat. But Tendulkar didn't walk knowing that there could be a review, and there was a review. So that answers that question.
So disappointment for Tendulkar, and Jayawardene. The question is, did he touch it? Hard to tell from there. Not on its way to hit the pad, but did it do it after? Yes, there you are. It would seem that the touch came after it hit the pad. And this might go against Tendulkar. A good catch in the end, there's no doubt about that.